Greetings, radiant Taurus. Are you ready to step into a week brimming with potential, pulsating with possibility, and practically overflowing with cosmic favor? Because, darling Earth signs, the celestial energies are coalescing in a symphony of abundance just for you. Forget humdrum Mondays and predictable routines. This week, starting now, is poised to be a turning point, a moment where the universe throws open the doors to opportunity and whispers secrets of success directly into your steadfast Taurus ears. Now, before we plunge into the specifics, let's pause for a moment, shall we, and tune into the very essence of your current energetic landscape. Imagine your life as a garden, meticulously tended, patiently nurtured. Perhaps you felt like you've been diligently sowing seeds of intention, watering them with unwavering effort, and now you're yearning to witness the first glorious blooms of your labor. Am I right, dear Taurus? That gentle stirring within, that quiet knowing that something significant is on the cusp of manifesting? That's not just wishful thinking, my friends. That's your innate Taurus intuition, that grounded wisdom, whispering truths directly from your soul. And let me tell you, that intuition is spot on. This week isn't about fleeting whims of chance or ephemeral bursts of luck that vanish as quickly as they appear. Oh no, steadfast Taurians, you are built for lasting success, for crafting foundations that endure, for cultivating abundance that deepens with time. And what's unfolding in these next few days is designed to amplify that very core strength, to supercharge that inherent capacity for creating a stable, prosperous, and soul-satisfying life. Think of it as the cosmos offering you a cosmic toolkit, saying, "Dear Taurus, you've been building with such care, such intention. Now let me hand you the instruments to build even higher, even grander, even more magnificently than you ever thought possible." Have you been feeling a little stuck lately? Perhaps like you're gently treading water, patiently waiting for the currents to shift, for the winds to change direction? Well, prepare to be swept away, my grounded gurus, by a wave of positive transformation. The opportunities poised to grace your path this week are not random coincidences scattered by chance. They are the direct, beautiful, and undeniable results of your own radiant energy, your consistent efforts, and the profoundly grounded and beautiful soul that you are. The cosmos, in its infinite wisdom, is meeting you more than halfway now, amplifying those very vibrations of abundance you have been emitting and meticulously paving the way for financial breakthroughs that will feel as natural, as organic as the very earth beneath your feet. Are you ready, deep within your heart, to unlock this incredible flow, to step boldly into this river of prosperity that is undeniably rushing towards you? Are you willing to harness this potent cosmic energy and claim the abundance that is, without a shadow of a doubt, rightfully yours? If your heart is resounding with a resounding yes, then do me a favor, right here, right now. Give that like button a resounding smash. Let the universe know you are ready to receive. Share this incredible message, this beacon of cosmic hope, with your fellow Taurus kindred spirits. And if you haven't already joined our ever-expanding family here at the Inner Secrets, subscribe now and ensure you never miss these life-altering cosmic updates, meticulously tailored just for you. And now, in the comments below, let me hear your powerful declaration. Let me see you type, with absolute conviction, "I am ready for unstoppable abundance." Let's ignite this transformative journey together, shall we? But before we delve into the exhilarating specifics of this week, let's anchor ourselves in a fundamental truth, a cornerstone principle that is the very bedrock of manifesting any form of wealth, any form of prosperity. Abundance, my dears, always begins in the mind. Think about it, beautiful Taurus minds. Before money ever graces your hands, before opportunities materialize in your reality, they dance in your thoughts. They take root in your beliefs. They vibrate in the subtle frequencies you emanate into the universe every single day. Every story you tell yourself about money, about success, about your own innate worthiness is actively shaping your present reality in ways you may not even fully realize. If you find yourself navigating life carrying beliefs like money is always hard to come by, or wealth is only for a select lucky few, or I'm just not someone who's fortunate with finances, then you are, perhaps unknowingly, creating energetic blockades. You're inadvertently, yet powerfully, repelling the very opportunities the universe is diligently trying to send your way. It's akin to attempting to catch a life-giving rain shower with an umbrella turned resolutely inside out. But oh, what a magnificent shift occurs, what a profound transformation unfolds when you consciously decide to rewrite that limiting narrative. When you courageously choose to align your thoughts, your feelings, your very being with the vibrant magnetic energy of financial abundance, prosperity has no choice but to find you. It's like turning that umbrella right side up, ready and waiting to gratefully catch the downpour of blessings the universe is so eager to bestow. You see, grounded Taurus souls, you are divinely guided by Venus, the radiant planet of beauty, of love, and yes, of intrinsic value and material fulfillment. You inherently understand the deep comfort of stability, the soul-soothing peace of security, and the undeniable beauty of a well-structured, abundant life. It's woven into your very nature to crave and create this grounded prosperity. However, sometimes, ironically, that very deep-seated desire for security can inadvertently become a cage. Your amazing Taurus mind, so wonderfully practical and rooted in the tangible, can sometimes cling too tightly to the known, fearing disruption, even when that disruption is actually the very breakthrough, the very expansion you've been patiently waiting for. So let me pose to you a deeply important question, dear Taurus. Are you truly, authentically, in the deepest recesses of your being, open to receiving wealth? Or are there subtle, perhaps unconscious, ways you might be keeping it at arm's length? What stories about money have been passed down through your family lineage, ingrained by societal norms, or etched into your memory by past experiences that, frankly, no longer serve the incredible, expansive being you are today? The limitations we experience in the material world, my friends, are often just reflections of the limitations we've unknowingly accepted within ourselves. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, perhaps even just fleetingly, I'm just not good with money, or wealth is for other people, not for me, or it's always going to be a struggle to get ahead financially? If so, you've inadvertently set up energetic walls around your own potential for prosperity. These beliefs, when deeply rooted and unconsciously held, act like invisible barriers, preventing financial expansion no matter how diligently you work, how tirelessly you strive. But here's the empowering truth, the liberating revelation. These limitations are not set in stone. They are illusions, constructs of the mind, patterns of thought, and they are absolutely unequivocally capable of being dismantled and replaced with beliefs that are infinitely more powerful, more expansive, and more aligned with your true, boundless potential. And what, you might ask, is the most potent tool the most effective key for dismantling these limiting beliefs and building that shimmering bridge to abundance. It's gratitude, my dear Taurus. Gratitude is the golden key, the luminous bridge that connects precisely where you are right now to precisely where you deeply desire to be. When your focus is locked onto what you lack, when your attention is fixated on what is missing, you're sending a signal to the universe, a vibration of insufficiency, of emptiness. But when you consciously shift your gaze, when you purposefully turn your attention towards the wealth that already graces your life, you transform your energetic signature entirely. And I'm not just speaking of purely financial wealth here, though that is certainly a significant part of the tapestry of abundance. I'm talking about recognizing the abundance you already hold in every facet of your life, the wealth of your knowledge, the richness of your experiences, the invaluable treasure of your relationships, and the boundless power of your own inner wisdom. Take a moment right now, beautiful Taurus. Just pause right here, in this moment, and acknowledge with genuine feeling 3 things in your life that bring you joy, that bring you fulfillment, that bring you stability and comfort. As you cultivate this deep, heartfelt appreciation for what already is, you are creating the most fertile ground, the most welcoming foundation for even more abundance to blossom and arrive. The very act of recognizing your current blessings is an open, radiant invitation for the universe to shower you with even greater prosperity. Remember this vital truth, this transformative principle. Wealth isn't something you relentlessly chase. It's something you magnetically attract. The individuals who achieve true, lasting financial success are not those who are constantly struggling and striving from a place of lack, from a mindset of scarcity. They are the ones who have consciously aligned themselves with the very energy of abundance. They walk through life with an inner certainty, a deep, unwavering knowing that prosperity is their natural, inherent state, their birthright. This isn't about hollow affirmations or empty wishful thinking, my friends. This is about embodying the vibration of someone who is already wealthy in spirit, in mindset, in their very essence. When you carry yourself with the quiet confidence that financial success is not just possible, but inevitable for you, when you move through the world with the unwavering belief that money flows to you easily and abundantly, the external world has no choice but to reflect that inner truth right back to you. Think about the natural world for a moment, dear Taurus. Is there any force in nature that struggles to become what it is inherently meant to be? Does a river question its path as it flows gracefully towards the ocean? No. It moves effortlessly, carving its way through even the most resistant terrain. Does a majestic tree resist its own growth, hesitant to reach for the life-giving sunlight? Absolutely not. It expands naturally, instinctively, towards the light. The same profound principle applies to wealth, my friends. It's not something you must force into existence through sheer willpower and relentless struggle. It's something you must allow. When you release resistance, when you consciously stop viewing money as something separate from you, when you gently let go of the limiting belief that prosperity is always a difficult uphill battle, you are removing the very blocks that have been hindering its natural flow. Money is not your adversary, dear Taurus. It is simply energy, pure life force, seeking a clear, unobstructed path to flow. And you, my friend, are meant to become that channel, that open conduit through which abundance moves freely and joyfully. And one of the most profoundly powerful ways to consciously shift into this vibrant energy of abundance is through the intentional power of your speech. Your words are not merely sounds, they are potent vibrations shaping your subconscious mind and, in turn, your tangible reality. Every single morning, before the world and its distractions lay claim to your precious thoughts, speak words of power, words that resonate with the very wealth you seek to manifest. Declare with unwavering conviction, "I attract money effortlessly. Prosperity is drawn to me like a magnet. I am inherently worthy of financial success." But don't just parrot these words mindlessly, beautiful Taurus. Believe them. Feel them in your heart. Let them become woven into the very fabric of your thoughts, your actions, your entire being. Over time, these powerful affirmations will no longer feel like mere repetitions, empty phrases. They will begin to resonate as your inner truth, your authentic reality. And when they vibrate as truth within you, the universe, in its perfect mirroring capacity, will reflect them back to you as your external reality. As you consciously shift your mindset, as you diligently dismantle those limiting beliefs and embrace the unwavering certainty of your own financial success, you will begin to witness a remarkable transformation in the opportunities that unfold around you. Unexpected sources of income, exciting new financial ventures, a sudden flash of brilliant inspiration that leads to greater stability and prosperity. None of these are mere coincidences scattered by chance. They are, in fact, tangible mirrors of your profound internal transformation. The very moment you make the powerful decision to consciously step into abundance. Abundance, in turn, takes a step directly towards you. But Taurus, there's an even deeper layer to what's unfolding this week, something the universe is gently, lovingly guiding you towards. The potent energies at play are illuminating a path that has always been open to you, a door that has been patiently waiting for you to confidently walk through. The messages from the cosmos are crystal clear, and as we journey further, there is even more profound wisdom waiting to be uncovered. Wisdom that will fundamentally reshape the way you approach wealth, success, and the boundless potential that resides within you. Perhaps you can already sense it, that subtle shift in the atmosphere, that unseen force gently nudging you towards something greater, something truly aligned with your soul's deepest purpose. The patterns of the past are beginning to dissolve, making way for something new, something far more congruent with the magnificent being you are becoming. Remember, this isn't just about money, although financial abundance is a beautiful and natural part of it. This is about the expansive energy you are stepping into, the profound transformation that is taking place deep within you, even before it fully manifests in the world you see around you. The wealth you seek, dear Taurus, is not some external pursuit, some distant prize to be chased after. It is the natural, inevitable consequence of aligning yourself with the very frequency of prosperity. When your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions flow in harmonious resonance with abundance, there is no struggle, no resistance, only the effortless, graceful unfolding of what was always meant for you all along. Taurus, the universe has never withheld abundance from you. If there have been moments of stagnation, moments where the flow seemed to slow or even stop, it was never because you were undeserving or somehow lacking. It was simply because the old structures, the outdated frameworks, had to gently break down, had to make way before something stronger, something more aligned with your evolving soul, could be built in its place. Security is deeply important to you, grounded Taurus. You crave that feeling of solid ground beneath your feet, that sense of stability, that unwavering foundation that will not crumble in the face of life's inevitable storms. But let me ask you to consider this. What if true, lasting stability isn't found in clinging to what is familiar and unchanging, but rather in trusting the natural, rhythmic flow of change itself? What if the very thing you fear losing, that sense of rigid, unchanging security, is actually the very thing that is subtly, gently holding you back from expanding into even greater realms of prosperity and fulfillment? The structures that once provided a sense of safety, a feeling of comfort, may no longer be capable of fully supporting the magnificent, ever-evolving person you are becoming. And so, the universe, in its infinite wisdom and loving guidance, will sometimes gently shake the ground beneath you, not as a punishment, but as an act of liberation, an invitation to build anew on even more solid, expansive ground. The energy surrounding you now, dear Taurus, is one of powerful momentum. There is absolutely no need to force, to push, to strive. Your only task now is to allow. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a flowing river. The current is strong, yes, but also inviting, full of promise. You could choose to resist, to fight against the natural flow, to desperately attempt to hold your position on the riverbank out of fear of the unknown. Or you could choose to surrender, to trust deeply that the river knows precisely where it is going, and let it carry you effortlessly, joyfully, to the very place you are destined to be. This is precisely where you stand now, beautiful Taurus, at the edge of a profound decision. Will you choose to remain clinging to the familiar, or will you allow yourself to be gently, powerfully carried forward into a future that holds more wealth, more success, more soul-deep fulfillment than you have ever dared to imagine? The universe speaks to us in symbols, in synchronicities, in whispers that only the attuned heart can truly hear. And this week, the specific, personalized guidance you seek has arrived in the form of 3 powerful tarot cards. Each card carries a vital message. Each reveals a profound truth that is patiently waiting to be acknowledged and integrated into your journey. These are not mere predictions, my friends. They are mirrors, reflecting back to you the potent energy you currently hold and the incredible possibilities that are waiting to unfold if you consciously choose to embrace them. First, we see the Knight of Wands blazing forth, urging you forward with a fire that cannot be ignored. This is a resounding call to action, a vibrant reminder that wealth is not simply passively received, it is actively claimed. The opportunities that are swirling around you right now will not linger indefinitely, waiting for you to make up your mind. They are here, present, ripe for the taking, but they require movement, boldness, a willingness to confidently step beyond the edges of your comfort zone and venture into the beautiful, exhilarating unknown. There is no time for hesitation, dear Taurus. The universe rewards those who courageously trust their instincts, who are willing to leap even before they see the entire staircase illuminated, who understand that the very act of stepping forward is what magically makes the path appear beneath their feet. Don't you feel that fire within you, Taurus? That spark of adventure yearning to be ignited? Next, the Ace of Pentacles emerges, a radiant symbol, a clear sign that prosperity is not just a distant possibility. It is, in fact, inevitable for you if you are truly ready to receive it with an open heart and outstretched hands. This is not some vague, far-off promise whispered on the wind. It is a seed of abundance already lovingly placed right before you, waiting to be nurtured, to be tended, to blossom into magnificent fruition. New money-making opportunities, exciting new avenues for income, a sudden, brilliant idea that paves the way for greater financial stability. These beautiful blessings are already in motion, already energetically seeking a pathway to reach you. But remember, receiving is an art form in itself, just as much as it is a simple act. If your hands are clenched too tightly around the past, around old fears and limitations, how can they possibly be open to gratefully receive the abundant gifts the future is longing to offer? If you are unwilling to truly believe, deep down, that financial ease can be your natural, joyful reality, how can you realistically expect it to gracefully arrive? Open your hands, Taurus. Open your heart. Allow yourself to receive. And then, finally, we see the Tower appear, a card that often evokes fear. But in this context, it arrives not as a warning of destruction, but as a gift of liberating change. Change is indeed coming, dear Taurus, but not to tear down everything you've built with such care and dedication. It is coming to gently, yet powerfully realign, to lovingly rebuild, to clear away anything that no longer truly serves your highest good, so that something even greater, something even more aligned with your soul's true path, can magnificently take its place. There might be a brief moment of discomfort, a sudden shift that feels a little unexpected, perhaps even a bit jarring. But trust with every fiber of your being that it is only removing what was never truly meant to stay, what was ultimately hindering your expansion. True wealth, lasting success, is never built upon shaky foundations. If something in your financial world is currently crumbling or shifting, let it go with grace and trust. What follows, what rises from the cleared space, will be infinitely stronger, more stable, and more deeply aligned with your highest, most prosperous path. Are you willing to trust in this transformative process, Taurus? To embrace the change, knowing it is leading you to something even more magnificent? Look around you, beautiful Taurus. The signs are already there, subtle yet unmistakable. The universe is speaking to you, patiently waiting for you to acknowledge and embrace what has already been lovingly placed right in front of you. This is absolutely not the time to dwell on missed opportunities, to ruminate on what could have been. The only question that truly matters now, in this potent, transformative moment, is, what will you do with what is currently being so generously given to you? There is a door opening before you, dear Taurus, a clear path illuminated, leading to something richer, something more expansive, more fulfilling than you may have even consciously dreamed of. But you must take that first step, and then the next, and then the next. You must be willing to wholeheartedly say yes to the abundant flow that is rushing towards you. And as you take that courageous step, as you fully embrace what is beautifully, powerfully unfolding, a profound shift begins to take place. A shift that will not only transform your financial world in remarkable ways, but will also fundamentally reshape the way you see yourself, your inherent power, and your boundless ability to create the wealth and prosperity you have always truly deserved. Taurus, you stand at the very edge of a magnificent transformation. The energy surrounding you is no longer subtle or gentle. It is now urging you forward with undeniable force, calling you to courageously break free from the structures that once provided comfort, but now perhaps feel subtly limiting. The stability you cherish, the predictability you seek, has lovingly given you a strong foundation, but true, soul-deep expansion now requires movement, requires a leap of faith. The Knight of Wands, remember, does not wait for absolute certainty. He moves because he inherently knows that action itself is what creates momentum, what ignites the path forward. This is the very energy you are being called to embody now. A courageous willingness to step beyond the known, to trust that what awaits you in the beautiful unknown is infinitely greater than anything you might be tempted to leave behind. Wealth, my friends, is not found in hesitation, in cautious tiptoeing. The Ace of Pentacles gently yet firmly reminds you that opportunity does not patiently wait indefinitely. It gracefully presents itself to those who are ready, willing, and able to confidently claim it. The true path to lasting prosperity is not paved with overthinking, with endless analysis, but with bold, decisive action. So let me ask you again, dear Taurus, what have you been holding on to out of fear? What brilliant ideas, what soul-igniting dreams, what potentially life-changing financial opportunities have you been subtly delaying, perhaps waiting for that mythical perfect moment to finally arrive? Let me gently whisper to you, that moment is now. The foundation has been meticulously laid with your inherent Taurus patience and diligence. But now, it is entirely your choice whether you will boldly build upon that foundation, creating something truly magnificent, or remain standing hesitantly at the threshold of boundless possibility. The Tower, though often misunderstood and even feared, is not a symbol of destruction in this context. It is, in truth, a symbol of profound liberation. It clears away what no longer aligns with the highest, most authentic version of yourself. The illusions of limitation, the ingrained beliefs that have subtly kept you confined within smaller boxes than you were ever meant to inhabit, these are being gently, powerfully dismantled, making space for something infinitely greater to emerge and flourish. Resistance in this powerful cosmic flow is futile. The more you consciously cling to the familiar, the more turbulence you will likely create for yourself. But when you choose to surrender to the flow, when you embrace the beautiful unknown with courage and unwavering confidence, you begin to move in perfect harmony with the very rhythm of abundance itself. The universe is speaking to you through these powerful shifts, lovingly guiding you towards something that requires your courageous participation. You are not being asked to abandon stability, dear Taurus. You are being invited to redefine it. True security does not come from standing rigidly still in one place. It comes from deeply knowing, in your heart of hearts, that you possess the inner strength, the inherent resilience, the boundless wisdom to navigate absolutely whatever lies ahead on your path. You have everything you need within you to move forward with grace and power. The only question that remains, the question that only you can answer, is, will you take that first courageous step? The path you are now walking is no longer solely about the accumulation of material wealth. It is about something far more profound. It is about mastery. True wealth, lasting prosperity, is not ultimately measured by how much you receive or acquire, but by how skillfully, how consciously, how sustainably you manage it. The very energy of abundance flows most freely, most powerfully when there is balance, when money is neither hoarded out of fear and scarcity, nor spent carelessly in ways that diminish its potential to grow and serve a higher purpose. Taurus, your deep, earthy connection to the material world is a profound gift, a source of great strength. But even the most fertile soil, as you know so well, must be cultivated with care, nurtured with intention, to bring forth its most abundant harvest. What you create in this moment is not just about the present day. It is about consciously ensuring that prosperity continues to expand, to flourish, to ripple outwards far beyond this very moment, creating a lasting legacy of abundance in your life and in the world around you. There is a subtle yet vital difference between simply attracting wealth and consciously keeping it, stewarding it with wisdom and intention. Just as water must be skillfully directed to nourish the land, rather than being allowed to flood and potentially damage it, financial energy must be guided with clear purpose. If money flows into your life without a conscious, well-defined purpose, it can dissipate just as quickly as it arrived. Conversely, if it is held too tightly, hoarded out of fear of loss or scarcity, it becomes stagnant, unable to circulate, unable to multiply and create even greater abundance. Balance, dear Taurus, is the key. This is not about restriction, about deprivation, about limiting your joy. It is about conscious alignment, about skillfully allowing your resources to truly support your ongoing growth, your continued expansion, rather than merely sustaining your current existence. The true, lasting stability you crave is not ultimately built on the fluctuating amount in your bank account. It is built on your unwavering ability to trust yourself with whatever resources you have, to manage them wisely, to direct them with intention, and to believe in your capacity to create even more. The wisest stewards of wealth deeply understand that money is, at its core, a powerful tool, not an end destination in itself. It is meant to be actively used, consciously directed towards something greater, something that serves a higher purpose, something that acts as a solid foundation upon which your most cherished dreams can be powerfully built. If you have ever found yourself wrestling with the fear of financial instability, take a moment of honest self-reflection and ask yourself, have I been managing my resources in a way that truly supports long-term security? Or have I been primarily reacting to the fleeting fluctuations of the moment, driven by fear or impulse? True, lasting prosperity is rarely about simply working harder and harder. It is far more often about working smarter, with greater awareness and intention. If there are areas in your life where your precious resources are being depleted without a clear, meaningful purpose, now is the perfect time to reevaluate, to consciously redirect that flow. If there are exciting opportunities to thoughtfully invest in something that brings long-term value, whether in your career, your education, your personal growth, or your overall financial future, this is absolutely the moment to take those courageous steps. Taurus, your innate ability to create stability is, without a doubt, one of your greatest strengths, a true superpower. But remember, stability does not equate to rigidity, to being unmoving and inflexible. The most financially successful individuals are not those who rigidly avoid all financial movement, but those who skillfully direct it with wisdom, with foresight, and with a deep understanding of the flow of abundance. Money, like all forms of energy, responds to your vibration. If you consistently view it as something difficult to obtain, something always just out of reach, then it will indeed continue to feel that way. But if you consciously choose to see it as something that naturally flows to you, something that is inherently meant to support your highest path and your most joyful endeavors, it will begin to arrive in your life with far greater ease and grace. This isn't about reckless spending or careless disregard for saving. It is about consciously stepping into the empowered role of someone who deeply knows exactly how to skillfully use their wealth to create even more wealth, both materially and spiritually. Your financial future, dear Taurus, is not built on fleeting luck or chance. It is built, brick by deliberate brick, on the conscious choices you make in this very moment and in every moment to come. And as you make those choices with greater awareness, as you bring more conscious intention to how your precious resources are directed, you will begin to witness a profound and beautiful shift, not just in your finances, but in your entire relationship with abundance. The flow of prosperity is not something external to you, something you must desperately grasp for. It is something you actively cultivate from within. And the more deeply aligned you become with this empowering truth, the more effortlessly money will find its joyful way to you, not just in the form of direct income, but also in the form of unexpected opportunities, serendipitous connections, and countless unexpected blessings. Yet even as the clear and abundant path to wealth beautifully unfolds before you, something even deeper must be acknowledged, something that often remains subtly hidden beneath the surface. Money is not solely about numbers in a bank account or accumulated assets. It is also profoundly intertwined with the stories you tell yourself, the ingrained beliefs you have carried, and the subtle fears you may not even consciously realize are actively shaping your financial reality. Taurus, your deep connection to the material world is undeniable, a source of great strength and groundedness. But have you ever paused to question whether deeply ingrained, perhaps unconscious patterns are subtly influencing the very way you allow abundance to enter and to remain in your life? Your powerful subconscious mind is like a vast library, holding on to past experiences, replaying them in subtle, often unseen cycles, shaping your decisions and reactions without you even realizing it. If there has been a history of financial struggle, moments of deep disappointment, or a pervasive sense of scarcity in your past, it becomes remarkably easy to unconsciously let those moments define what you believe is truly possible for your future. The subtle fear of loss, the quiet hesitation to boldly invest in yourself and your dreams, the whispering doubt that perhaps you are simply not meant for extraordinary wealth. All of these deeply ingrained patterns can create invisible yet remarkably potent barriers, keeping prosperity at a subtle but significant distance, even when it is energetically trying its best to reach you. Releasing these self-imposed limitations is absolutely not about ignoring reality or pretending past challenges never happened. It is about consciously recognizing that past experiences do not and should not determine your future unless you unconsciously allow them to. If you have made financial mistakes in the past, offer yourself genuine forgiveness. If you have hesitated in the face of opportunity out of fear, understand that a healthy dose of caution is not the same thing as debilitating limitation. If you have ever, even for a fleeting moment, felt unworthy of true wealth and abundance, gently release that limiting belief and remember, deep in your heart, that prosperity is not a gift bestowed upon a select few, divinely chosen elites. It is a natural, flowing energy that is readily available to all who are genuinely open to receiving it, to all who consciously choose to align themselves with its vibrant, life-affirming frequency. Taurus, you are now stepping into a powerful new phase, a transformative era in your life, one where those old, limiting patterns no longer hold sway, no longer have the power to define your potential. But before you can fully, joyfully embrace this magnificent transformation, something essential must shift, not in the external world, but deep within. True wealth, lasting abundance, is not just about external action, about hustling harder or chasing more opportunities. It is, first and foremost, about profound internal alignment. And as you courageously move forward on this path of abundance, there is one final, crucial step you must consciously take. You must release, with grace and intention, anything that no longer serves the magnificent, prosperous future you are destined to create. Everything you deeply desire, dear Taurus, is already within your energetic reach. Yet true, unshakable abundance requires more than simply wanting it. It requires actively embodying the very energy of someone who is genuinely ready, willing, and deserving to receive it, fully and joyfully. The universe, in its infinite generosity, does not hold back from you, does not arbitrarily withhold blessings or opportunities. It simply, patiently, waits for your energetic signal, for your clear, unwavering willingness to confidently step forward without hesitation and claim what is rightfully yours. If there is any lingering doubt, any last trace of fear that whispers insidious questions like, "What if I fail," say, or "What if this abundant path isn't really meant for me?" then this is precisely what must be gently, yet firmly, left behind. You cannot effectively carry both hesitation and wholehearted success simultaneously. You must consciously choose which one will define your journey forward. Your financial reality, your experience of abundance, is shaped not only by the actions you diligently take in the external world, but even more profoundly by the energetic intention with which you take them. If you move forward with unwavering trust, with a deep inner knowing that every step you take, no matter how small it may seem, is powerfully leading you towards ever greater opportunities and fulfillment, then success, in all its beautiful forms, becomes truly inevitable. But if you move with uncertainty, constantly questioning every decision, anxiously fearing every potential outcome, then even the most promising paths will feel like daunting obstacles, and the flow of abundance will inevitably be constricted. Remember this powerful truth, dear Taurus. The universe is always, unfailingly, mirroring back to you precisely what you are consistently projecting outwards. It is not about toiling endlessly, about working yourself to the point of exhaustion. It is about consciously aligning yourself with the natural, joyful flow of abundance, skillfully allowing it to move through you, to circulate freely in your life rather than subtly resisting its natural, life-affirming course. Taurus, you are divinely ruled by Venus, the planet of irresistible attraction, a cosmic magnet for all forms of value, stability, and prosperity. Your unique power lies in your inherent ability to create wealth that is not fleeting or superficial, but deeply rooted and enduring. This is precisely why external action alone is never quite enough. You must consciously take action from a place of unwavering inner certainty, from a solid, unshakable foundation that is not easily swayed by temporary setbacks or fleeting moments of doubt. The very moment you fully, wholeheartedly accept deep in your soul that you are inherently worthy of financial ease, that money is not something you must desperately chase after, but something that naturally, joyfully flows to you, you will begin to witness your external world beautifully shift to perfectly match that profound inner truth. This is not about passively waiting for some mythical perfect time to magically arrive, nor is it about endlessly searching for more external signs to somehow confirm what you already intuitively know to be true. The abundant path has already been clearly revealed. The transformative opportunities have already been lovingly placed before you, waiting to be embraced. And the only thing truly left for you to do, dear Taurus, is to consciously, courageously act. The hesitation that once subtly held you back is no longer needed. The fear that once subtly kept you rooted in place is no longer relevant to the magnificent journey you are now embarking upon. There is truly nothing left to question, nothing left to unnecessarily delay. What you boldly choose to do next is what will powerfully define everything that gracefully follows. The universe itself does not hesitate. It moves with unwavering purpose, with joyful flow, with absolute, unshakable confidence. And now, it is lovingly, powerfully asking you to do the same, to mirror that same energy of confident, joyful, purposeful movement. Taurus, this transformative moment is absolutely not about passively waiting, about remaining stagnant in place. It is about actively, joyfully claiming what is already rightfully, energetically yours. Abundance does not patiently wait for those who stand still, rooted in fear or doubt. It flows powerfully, irresistibly, towards those who deeply trust in its arrival. Those who courageously move forward, as if the doors have already swung wide open, as if the most incredible opportunities are already beautifully, tangibly present in their lives. The abundant opportunities that lie ahead are not distant, hazy possibilities. They are actively forming in this very moment, lovingly responding to your energy, your conscious decisions, your unwavering willingness to confidently step into something infinitely greater than you have ever experienced before. Hesitation serves absolutely no purpose here. If you wait for the mythical perfect moment, for absolute unshakable certainty, for every single detail to be perfectly, flawlessly in place, you will likely find yourself watching precious opportunity gently slip through your fingers while you remain rooted in place in a state of waiting. The time for endless questioning is over. The time for bold, decisive action is now. You do not need to know every single step that lies ahead. You only need to take the very first one, with courage and conviction. And when you do, when you take that initial step, you will be amazed at how gracefully, how magically, the abundant path will reveal itself, step by luminous step. The universe, in its infinite generosity, rewards movement, courage, and unwavering trust. And Taurus, beautiful, grounded, powerful Taurus, you are ready. Wealth is not something you desperately chase. It is something you consciously, joyfully allow. It does not naturally gravitate towards those who deeply believe they must constantly struggle and strive to earn it. It does not flow towards those who unconsciously hold on to scarcity as if it were some essential part of their identity. It gracefully, powerfully flows towards those who consciously align themselves with its vibrant, life-affirming flow, who deeply understand, in their hearts of hearts, that money, success, and lasting prosperity are not rare privileges, but natural, joyful states of being, available to all who are willing to open their hearts and minds to receive. You are not here on this beautiful earth to simply get by, to merely scrape through life. You are here to thrive, to expand into your fullest potential, to joyfully receive, without resistance, the boundless abundance that is your divine birthright. So, let me ask you, with genuine excitement and anticipation, what will you choose in this transformative moment? Will you courageously step forward into the radiant light of your abundant potential, or will you choose to remain waiting, watching as another precious moment of opportunity gently passes you by? Will you confidently claim what is already energetically being offered to you? Or will you subtly, unconsciously hold yourself back from fully receiving the blessings that are longing to flow into your life? The decision, beautiful Taurus, is entirely yours and yours alone. The potent energy has already powerfully shifted in your favor. The clear, abundant path is actively forming beneath your feet. And now the entire universe is watching, waiting with bated breath for your powerful, life-altering answer. If you are ready in this very moment to wholeheartedly claim your unstoppable abundance, type with conviction in the comments below, "I receive my abundance. May prosperity flow effortlessly, joyfully into your life, bringing you not only wealth, but also profound stability and countless unexpected, delightful opportunities." Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here with me, for consciously stepping into this radiant energy, for courageously choosing to claim what has always truly been meant for you. If this message resonated deeply within your soul, don't forget to like, share this transformative message with your fellow Taurians, and subscribe to the Inner Secrets for even more empowering guidance in the weeks and months to come. The universe is ready, beautiful Taurus, and I have a profound feeling that you are too.